Hey, it's Josh over at J&H. Today we're taking a look at the Daiwa Saltiga SASD10H star drag reel. This is the latest version of the Saltiga from Daiwa. You know, they had the original version, which they had around for several years, and now they finally released the new version, just in the small sizes, so you're looking at 10s and 15s. This is meant to be a super powerful inshore reel. You know, this follows the trend from all the manufacturers of just making lighter reels that are more powerful, that hold enough line to do most anything inshore. This is the 10 size. The 15 size is exactly the same, just has a deeper cut spool. So this is going to be the version for guys who don't need a lot of line. You know, guys who are really just need, you know, fishing shallow, only need 150 yards of, let's say, 30-pound braid, and this will definitely accommodate that. All aluminum construction. You got aluminum side plates right here, aluminum frame, aluminum spool. Crazy amount of power. You're looking at 17.6 pounds of drag at max, but just crazy. You know, I got my thumb on the spool and just tremendously powerful. Nice long handle. You got the EVA knob, which I always like because it's basically weightless, so it doesn't make your reel weigh anymore. It's also really comfortable. If it gets wet, you get bait on there, you don't have to worry about it. Your star drag's right here. You know, it's got 1,000 clicks in it, so you can really set the drag to whatever you want. Clutch is right here. Just flip it back, puts you into free spool. Again, it doesn't have auto engage. You know, again, a lot of the higher end reels don't have it. You know, so you do have to flip it back up to engage it. You're looking at 9 ball bearings. They even put a mag sealed ball bearing in here by the pinion. You got 7 corrosion resistant ball bearings and then 1 roller bearing. Infinite anti-reverse. You don't have to worry about any slop in the handle. And just a really tremendous reel from Daiwa. You know, guys have been fishing these already. They love them. They've been super popular, and they're just, you know, just a badass reel to fish for inshore species. You know, thing weighs just 14 ounces, 6.4 to 1 gear ratio, so it's fine for jigging. You can do some bottom fishing with it. You know, anything here in the Northeast, you can totally dominate with this, or you know, down in Florida, you know, your inshore species that are larger. This right here is actually not a clicker. It's a spool lock. So what you do is, you know, if you get snagged on the bottom, you engage that, and what it does is it sort of opens up the reel internally so that you can pull up and release the you know, release your, or get your line unstuck from the bottom without worrying about damaging the internals of the reel. It's just a really well made reel, and again, if you're fishing with light line, you don't need a lot of line, you're fishing shallow, this is a perfect reel. Retail on this is just about $400, and it's totally worth it if you want to have a great fishing experience. I know a lot of our customers are switching over to these higher end reels where they're just getting, you know, getting one reel with a nice modern rod where they can, you know, basically fish for anything and just have a favorite combo. And this is you know, definitely a great option if you want to make a favorite combo. So check it out. It's the Daiwa Saltiga SASD10H star drag reel. They are in stock and available at jnh.com.